Hi everyone, it's Kaylin Calendar from Lake Hope State Park, and today for our winter hike series I'm going to be highlighting the Peninsula Trail. It's a 3-mile loop and it's probably our most popular trail at the park. And I'm going to give you some tips on hiking during winter time and also hiking this particular trail during the winter. Most people start by parking at the Hope Furnace parking lot. You can also park right across State Route 278 in the Zaleski Backpack Trailhead parking lot. And then from either of these parking areas, what you're going to do is follow the road across the little bridge. The bridge is Little Sandy. And on the right-hand side of the road, you'll see the trailhead for Peninsula Trail. Once you get up onto the trail, you'll have a decision to make. You can go to the left or the right. Now here's your pro tip for the winter time on the Peninsula Trail. If you go to the left, all of the elevation change is concentrated right in one spot at the very beginning of your hike. This means that if you build up a sweat of any sort, you're going to be a little wet and a little cold for the rest of your hike around. So if you go to the right, you'll stay relatively flat with small elevation changes, and then at the end is when you'll make the big change. So I would tend to go to the right during the winter, and then you can go in either direction in the summertime. This is a good time to talk about layering during the winter for your hikes. Make sure that your base layer, or the layer closest to your skin, is made out of synthetic fibers or a wool fiber that wicks moisture away from your body. Then you have an insulating layer, something like fleece, that is going to capture all of your body heat and keep your core warm. And then on the outside, you want some protective shell. Now a raincoat actually is a really good shell if you have a good insulating layer, and that's usually what I tend to do unless temperatures really start to drop. Make sure you're not only layering your core, but you're also layering your hands with gloves and maybe a mitten around them. And then also, if it's really chilly, that you're also layering your feet. I like to wear wool socks year-round because wool is a very wicking substance. So they're great in the winter as well as in the summer when you're sweating more. The Peninsula Trail is a great option if you want to look for beaver activity. Here's some sign on this tree. As you can tell, it's been chewing on these little saplings right here. And beaver sign is going to be at an angle. Also, if you get really lucky, you might see the actual teeth marks on a sapling or some stripped vegetation. If you look really closely, you may find evidence of beaver dam activity right here. And as the lake opens up, you'll find lodges alongside of the edge of the lake as well. As you continue around the trail, you'll get nice sweeping views of the lake, some tree-lined, some a little more open. At point E, you will cross over Lodge Hill Road. Up at the top of Lodge Hill is, of course, the lodge. You can cabin check in there, or you can eat beef brisket. But to continue the trail, you're going to walk over the road, past our state park sign, around those trees, and you'll see the trail continue. This point also has another parking option right along 278. After traveling up the hill through mixed forest, you'll get to an intersection of Greenbrier Trail. If you head to the left, it will take you to the Lodge Road near the lodge. And if you continue to the right, you'll complete your Peninsula Trail circle. To finish your hike, Once you come down the hill, you'll continue over the footbridge that you traversed at the very beginning and back to the trailhead towards the parking area. Thanks so much for joining me today for this hike. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you get out and do it yourself. Make sure you stay safe by layering up, and we'll see you next time. Stay happy and healthy.